Hi Benoit, my name is Ju Kwang, I'm from Golf Digest Singapore.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Perhaps you can just start us off by telling us a little bit about what you do at TaylorMade.
So I'm in charge of product design and R&D, as we call it, and I cover also making those products. So we design and we go fabricate every single one and make sure every single one is the same as the one we design.
Okay, sounds good. How many are in your team, and do you head the department?
So the department is made of about 100 engineers, and some are more design oriented, some are more testing, or some are more manufacturing oriented. So as I kept saying, is in golf, you design, you make, you test. You design, you make, you test, and at some point when that works, you make more of what you've done during the design phase. And so we have about 100 engineers, and they are about a third organized around those three steps of the process.
Okay.
And they are mechanical engineers, most of them.
Okay.
They are very passionate about golf.
Okay.
A lot of very good golfers actually in the department, and we've been working as I would say as a core group of people together for a long period of time. I think a third of the employees that I'm talking about have been with TaylorMade in the department for more than 15 years.
Okay.
So it's a solid, trained group that used to work together and solve problems together. And I think that's one of the reasons where I think we are capable of bringing innovation and novelty to the world, because we've experienced so many things together that we kind of know what to do and not to do, and we kind of are challenging each other.
What do you think contributes to your discovery of new technology and your success in rolling that out into the market with new products?
Yeah, I would say maybe a part of it is there is the judge and the jury situation, which I would say the athlete, we're relying on the athlete to tell us if our product is performing.
Okay. So
we design products. We engineers are trying to solve certain problems. We say, hey, how can we modify the launch condition of a wedge, of a driver, of an iron, how we can make it go faster. And then we do our homework, and then we bring this product to the best golfers in the world, and we ask them, does it really work? Is it true? So that's where the judge and the jury plays a great role, because sometimes they say, no, there's nothing into it. We thought we did a great job, and they say, not good enough. So we have to go back. If we were the only one to say, let's develop that, and then say, oh, no, on top of that, it's really good. If we would be the only one, I think we wouldn't push ourselves, we wouldn't challenge ourselves to go to the next level. They challenge us, they tell us, oh, that's fantastic, and we say, great. Or they say, go back to the drawing board, do it again. So I think this is our connection with the best athlete, is pushing us to create more meaningful performance. I would say they play the same club and they don't play the same club.
Okay.
Both are true. Let me start with the fact that they play the same club. They play the same head as the one you can purchase here.
Okay.
They play maybe certain shaft that nobody can play on earth.
Okay.
Sergio Garcia play a graphite shaft that is almost as heavy as a steel shaft for his driver. We don't sell that because nobody would play that. It would be impossible. They play double X stiffness shaft. They play shafts that are so stiff that nobody on the market would be able to play that. Or maybe a few people, but I mean, most of the players could not play that. So here are examples where I think they have specification, mainly on the shaft specification, that are really different than what's used by the market. But the head is the same head as the one you can find with the proper shaft that is more adapted to the recreational golfer. I think that they play the same, but not quite.
What do you think is the most exciting new technology in golf club manufacturing for TaylorMade today?
I kept saying that golf clubs first, their mission in life is to go further. I mean, whatever you want to say, golfers are happy if they can get more distance. And in drivers it's obvious, or in the fairway it's obvious, but in iron it's true, because when you are longer with your 7-iron, You don't have to use a 7 iron, you can use your 8 iron, and like this you are more accurate.
Yes, sir.
Remember, I mean, I kept saying to people that, you know, with a 5 iron, maybe you're going to put 70% of the ball in the green.
Okay.
With a 9 iron, you put 90% of the ball in the green.
Okay.
So guess what? That percentage of improvement between a 5 and a 9 tells me something. If I could be as long as with my 8 iron as I am with my 7 iron, as long as with my 9 iron as I am with my 8 iron, I prefer to use a shorter golf club with more loft because I'm going to have more chance to be accurate. So that said, what I'm saying is distance is good across the board for almost every product. And then what it's interesting when you ask me what technology, it's very interesting to see that when we think that we no longer make huge increments of distance in one category, suddenly we make a huge breakthrough in another category.
I see.
When you look at irons in the burner 10 series or 2 or racquetball, we make tremendous amount of incremental distance with this product versus the previous generation of irons. Fantastic. And then we say, okay, now that we've done with irons, you know, the drivers are long, fairways are long, and then irons are long now, so there's nothing to do. Guess what? Just after you do that, you launch burner 1 or burner 2, you come back and you launch the biggest distance possible gain with a fairway wood.
Okay.
And then people say, oh, I thought fairway wood couldn't be longer, and now fairway wood are longer, so what happened with your irons? They're too short. So now they have to be longer,
That's right.
and what happened to your driver is if the fairway is long like that, the driver has to keep up. So what I'm just saying is, as we make breakthrough of distance in every product category, it changes the other product category, and we have to improve it again.
That's right.
So when you ask me what's next, guess what? We just improve in a meaningful way the fairway, and that's only the first generation, so imagine the second generation is going to be even better. Because when you do it, when you crack the code, usually you open the box to innovation, you understand what to do, and of course, so the next generation will be a fantastic one. That's guaranteed.
Can you tell me where you're originally from, perhaps?
Yeah, I was born in France.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived there for 3 decades actually,
Okay.
and then when I was hired by TaylorMade, where the R&D department used to be in France.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back in the 90s actually, and this department was transferred to the United States in 95.
I see.
For a simple reason, to bring the R&D department closer to the golfers,
Okay.
to be more connected with the user, the end user. And then I came in the United States, to the United States in 95, and I've stayed there, became a US citizen,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be living there, I guess, for a long time. I'm gonna marry my children in the United States actually next year. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for your time with us.
Yeah.
Enjoy your stay in Singapore, and all the best at TaylorMade.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Ju Guang from Golf Digest Singapore.